So now let's go ahead and download jQuery UI. And this is a little different than what you do with jQuery. So in jQuery, you usually include a link to a content delivery network like Google or Microsoft, though you can download the entire jQuery thing yourself. But with jQuery UI, it's typical that you customize it to include a special look for your project, as well as select only the components that you need. So let's go ahead and open a new tab and search for jQuery UI. And right at the top, there's a jQuery UI link, and then download. And this gives you your options. So basically, you can select which version of jQuery UI you want, and I'll pick the latest version. And then you can select which components you want. And we're only going to use some of them. We're going to use accordion and button, dialog, and tooltip and progress bar. So we could uncheck the rest of these to save space on our download. And we're also only going to use some of these effects, so we could uncheck those to save space on our download as well. And the advantage of doing that is that it makes your page load more quickly the first time somebody accesses it. Um, but since I want to be able to play around with all the effects, for now I'm just going to take everything. And there are also some dependencies on here, so it's safer to just take everything for now. Then you can also specify what theme you want to use. So you get to choose from all these different themes. And you can also define your own custom theme. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on that and open it in a new tab. And this takes you to the theme roller where you can look at the gallery of predefined themes as well as customizing the theme. So UI lightness, darkness, smoothness, start. Let's get the start one. So if I click on start, so that's what the start theme looks like. And you can also see what it looks like on a dark background, light background. That's kind of fancy. So basically pick a theme you like. And I'm just going to, I'll pick Pepper Grinder this time. Let's look at Pepper Grinder. That's kind of cool. So back in my download builder, I'm going to select Pepper Grinder. And then I'm going to click the download button. And that's going to download to my downloads folder. So we'll go downloads. And here's my jQuery UI. So I'm going to right click and extract all to my downloads folder. And now I have this jQuery UI custom. So this includes an example page that shows the widgets and some style sheets and JavaScript and lots of stuff, images and what have you. So I'm going to rename this to jQuery-UI, and I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to go back to my images folder under XAMPP, htdocs, images, and I'm going to paste that jQuery-UI folder in there. And then I'm going to open index.html to see the examples. So here's the accordion that we're going to be using for this project. And we're going to have a collapsible accordion. There's an autocomplete. So we did that last week by hand, but you get it for free in jQuery UI. That's what button elements look like, hovering, choices, tabs, and so on. So everything looks to be installed correctly. Let's look at what we need to create our own starter page. So I'm going to right click and edit with Notepad++. And here's the index page. So basically we need this link, create a new, and then I'm going to save this as one up from there in my images folder, uploader.html. And we'll start with the usual boilerplate. So there's some HTML. And then I'm going to grab this link to the style sheets. And then I want to change this href to be relative to my jQuery UI folder. And then I'm also going to need the JavaScript. So here's the script that it loads. And just these two links. And I'll paste those in as well. And these are both also relative to jQuery UI. And I'll save it. And then let's just go ahead and put something into test. So let's go ahead and create a div ID hello. And then we'll put in the text hello jQuery UI. And then all we need to do to turn that into a dialog is say $, # hello dialog. So let's go ahead and load this page and see if it works. So that's in localhost images uploader.html. Oh, I forgot to close my script tag. I seem to do that a lot. Oh. Forgot to open it that time too. Let's reload. So there's our dialog. And close. So we're looking good.